kind of season up our squash, onions, and potatoes. Then we'll slide those on our kebab with our chicken over here. Got the Biolite camp stove. We're gonna try to cook a little bit of chicken and vegetables on it and see how it works. See if we can't make a kebab or some tacos out of it. I've used this for several years, as you can tell with the wear on it. It does an excellent job. I really do like this cook stove. The cool thing with these Biolite, the cool thing with it is you can use these small branches and sticks. These will actually be enough to fuel the camp stove. So get a couple of them broke up here. There we go. We'll just take a couple of these, stuff in it. As you can tell, I've already put some in there. You don't want to get it too compact. That should be enough. Go ahead and open my GSI Outdoors pack. As you can see, it's got eating utensils, brush for cleaning my Biolite. We got spatulas, silverware, got some country gravy mix, a whisk, salt, pepper. But we got our kebabs here that we're going to use this on the chicken. Go ahead and see if we can't get our Biolite. See if we can't go ahead and get it started. Get a wet fire match here. As you can see, it's already starting to smoke out of the top of the Biolite. If you didn't see, there's a little power button down here, and you hit this power button and it turns the fan on. That way it'll kind of help start your fire in there. So just give it a moment and we'll have us a fire. This is the actual grill that goes on top of the Biolite. So what we'll do is flip it over, get these two little legs, just kind of fold them out like so, and then get right there. And all we do now is we'll just set it on top of it. Like that right there. Make sure it's nice and flat. Leave this open. There we go, it's nice and flat. You can see your flame. You got your grill top. We'll let that heat up, and then we'll start making some kebabs while we're waiting. There you go. You can see I kind of got started on our kebab. We get an idea of how it goes. It's not that complicated. Doesn't have to be rocket science. Just put a couple pieces on it, like so. There we go. Do another piece of chicken. Potato. There we go. That is one finished kebab. We'll just go ahead and set that here for a bit, and I'll go ahead and build me one or two more. There we go. Now we just lay our kebabs on there like so. Which, as you can hear, that is my joyful son. That's why there's so many pauses in between. But you gotta love it. There we go. 3 finished kebabs. Now we just let them cook. Keep an eye on them and turn them. If you want, you kind of see how that's doing in there. Drop you another little piece of wood in it. Close it up. Should be all good. Yeah, can't touch it. You gonna pour something out? You gonna pour something out there?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, you putting it out because it's hot. Have to let it. Add some more wood here. So there you go. Drop it in there. Drop it in. Good job.
It's hot.
Yeah, it's very hot. Alright, we gotta wait. I don't know if you can hear that, but man, these things smell so good. I cannot wait. Yeah, these are just about done. We're almost to the point that we're gonna pull these off and try them out. For those of you that are not real familiar with the Biolite, if you can see right here, just got a green light. Whenever you see that green light on, there's a USB port. That USB port will charge anything that you have that'll accept the USB plug. So whenever you get a green light on your cook stove, you're good to charge your phone, flashlight, anything that'll accept a USB light. That's one of the reasons why I love this little cook stove. I can go camping, I can carry this, and I can always make sure that I have a fully charged phone on me for when I want to take pictures, or if I have an accident and need to call someone. There's no reason to have a dead phone. Yeah, that's perfect, guys. Look at that. That's nice and moist. Still great and juicy. Yeah, these are going to be the bomb. There we go. Our 100% finished kebabs. As you can tell, I got a little bit of a tortilla and some cheese, a little bit of Hernandez guacamole sauces, and we're going to see what a tortilla tastes like with one of them. See if it's kind of like a fajita. But if it is, we may have 2 of those. So you guys have a good one.